Hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing well, and I'm so excited because today it's day number one of our amazing and awesome Pop Fashion Week. And I cannot tell you enough because today it's day number one of our amazing and awesome Pop Fashion Week. So it's really fantastic. A lot of you have been asking me, so Vasi, what is Pop Fashion Week? Can you tell us a little more? And I can tell you, it has been such an honor because this is our Pop Fashion Week number 2. The first one goes back in February. It was success. And then the fall was coming here and everyone kept asking, so Vasi, are we going to have another Pop Fashion Week? And I'm like, sure, let's create one. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. The Pop Fashion Week actually is going to be total of 3 days. Day number 1, today we have amazing 4 designers. They are going to share with us their fantastic and beautiful creation. They're going to tell us a little more about everything, how it was created, and it's just really fantastic. We also have a lot of our friends here live in Zoom. Each of you, it's more than welcome to come and join and watch and ask your favorite designers questions. So welcome, to you, dear friends, and pretty much get ready. Every day we'll be starting at 5:30, 5:45 Eastern time. Of course, the replays will be available. This also will be posted in our social media, like our YouTube channel and etc., and also as a podcast as well. But again, without you, without your support, it wouldn't be the same. Also, very special thank you to Mary Ellen, who is my bestie. She really does the world. She really helps me. And very special thank you to each of you for believing in me. It's just honestly has been such an honor. Really, truly such an honor to create it and such an honor to celebrate with you, friends. So pretty much get ready. Day number 1, again, like I like to say, become one of the makers of virtual pet fashion history with Pet Pix World, because as you know, everything what you do is virtual. And I'm a true believer that this is the way how we can connect. We can be at home, casual, we can be hugging our fur babies, and we can be just definitely continue enjoying and staying connected. So as we like to start, we always like to start with a song. Last time, Mary Ellen, husband, Mr. John, he did
Wayne.
Wayne. He did sing a song for us, and Mary Ellen came up with this beautiful song. She found it, Love in Any Languages, because there is one thing I'm very confident and really believe in, it's that truly through the passion and love of our fur babies and the fashion, we continue loving each other, we continue being part of this incredible community. And so let's just enjoy it. Je t'aime, ya tibia liu. Honey, your hair is so calm. I love you. Well, the sounds are all as different as the lands from which they came. And though our words are all unique, our hearts are still the same. Love in any language, straight from the heart, pulls us all together, never apart. I think it's a very special and a very, really amazing song. And I really hope that, all of you, you feel the same way. We are just so fortunate to love our babies. It's so fortunate. People just think, oh, do you know what? You dress your fur baby. You do this. The designers, you just make clothes. Oh my gosh. This is such an honor to be part of this community. It's such an honor to build it together, to just give hugs to our baby, and knowing through all of this beautiful experience and memories, everything what we do, we also help tons of rescue. And huge bravo truly to each of the designers. I wish we can have everyone, but I'm so grateful to the designers who came. We have designers from US, we have designers from other countries. And again, we are all united through our love and passion. So thank you again. And I'm so excited for those 3 amazing days coming ahead in front of us. So, get ready, definitely, friends. And I just want to continue here. Also, just friends, this wouldn't be possible without our very special sponsors. So this is how we were able to continue operate. And I want to share with you about Sabulu. They create socks and other things. They have over 170 beautiful different types of socks with 170 breeds. It's a small operated business. Definitely check them out. Very special thank you. And I love their stuff. It's so really great. We did actually some podcasts with them. So amazing, Sabrina, it's amazing. Also very special thank you to Doc Mom Lifestyle. I actually am very fortunate to receive one of her monthly boxes subscription every month. And I love my stuff. Actually, this is my coffee mug, which was in this month, October box. And they actually right now, they're celebrating also their 2nd birthday, and you can get a beautiful box, actually a beautiful camera, so you can follow your fur babies. So this is the schedule. Eventually, also go to our website, petpicsworld.com. When you sign up and register, this is the way you can practically be able to win one of the giveaways, which we are going to announce the last day, our Pet Pigs birthday celebration on Friday, October 14th. And very special thank you to Warren. We have a very nice book. Very special thank you to Bow Wow Labs. They have this starting kit, really fantastic thing. They are very innovative, a lot of things. Also, everyone whose their doggies are barking, saying hi, to mute themselves, please. We also are going to give away one of our best courses. Very special thank you to Mary Ewan for giving these amazing gift cards. She has, Marianne has for $45. Beyond special thank you to Julie Lannister from Off the Cuffs for Pets, for the generous gift card for $25. Very special thank you also to Melissa Schmitz from Pawing Around the Pet Boutique for the gift card for $40. Special thank you to Sophia from Wuna Pet Jewelry. She is donating 2 doggy collars, their piece of art. Very special thank you to my friend Poppy Phillips. She is donating 1 session of her amazing gift. And also special thank you to Gia Couture. She is donating $50 gift certificate. So actually here you can see them a little bigger. It's really amazing. So please go, sign, register. As you can see, it's a lot of fun. And this is the only way, you're eligible to win the goodies. So it's really awesome. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. Of course, you can go to social media. You can post beautiful outfits from the designers. We have those 2 days, and you can just really tag them and you have a chance to win. Also, our magazine birthday issue will be released on Friday, so we'll open the pages together. And today we have Julie Lannister from Off the Cuffs for Pets. We have Mary Ewan from Mary Ewan's Pet Designs. We have Juanita from Bouchon. She is from Guatemala, and we have Graciela Vidal from Luxury Couture for Pets from Argentina. So this is our layout for tomorrow. You can see again amazing designers. This is our guest speakers for Friday, our birthday, and just very special thank you to Julie. Well, it feels like yesterday when actually, Julie and I, we recorded our first podcast together.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It was just,
I'm going to correct you on something first.
Yes.
My company's Off the Cuff Stuff for Pets.
I apologize. Sorry about this. I apologize.
Everybody does that. And someday I'll tell you the story about how that came about. So it's a very long name, a little odd, but
easy to remember. Just the Bulgarian.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. It's all good.
Well, I'm very grateful that you are here. You're very talented, and you're like one of the pet fashion icons, and you inspire a lot of us. You also you do. Oh, believe me, you do.
Oh, you do. Yes, you do.
Definitely you do.
Many years. But when I got into this, honestly, hardly anybody was doing it. Hardly anybody. And I just got a epiphany and said, because I have a costume background and I have a formal background for two-legged creatures, I just got this idea years ago to let's do something a little quirky. And that is why my company name is Off the Cuff Stuff, because it was at that time not really heard of much. Okay. And then boom, it started up. So I think
you started a movement.
Huh?
You started a movement.
Yes.
I think so. Yes. When I got into this, it was very prominent on the East Coast. It was getting good on the East Coast, just starting. And I, over the years, have seen a wave go to the West Coast and now around the world, which is really weird because I never thought this was going to take off like this. It was just a quirky idea. But with the Mardi Gras background in doing costume, I thought nobody else does this, why not do something quirky? So I did. And I will tell you in the beginning, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but we designers, a lot of the older ones know this, that we were laughed at. We thought people were telling us we were abusing dogs. Okay. And it was anything but. And they still, to this day, I even had a young man the other day tell me, I dress my cat, but my family laughs at that. I'm like, really? Well, maybe I should tell your family how many dogs have been saved or found homes because they had a cute little outfit on. So it did start a phase many years ago. But hey, I am one that will encourage anybody to come into this. I'm not a young woman, so you got these young gals coming in. They're brilliant. They've got great ideas, and I'm loving it. The only thing I always ask is if you give your talent, you give something in return. And you give to rescue. You do what you have to do to help out the dogs because you will not have your job without it.
Yes.
So
I mean, this one, absolutely. You're very talented, and I actually want to show, I completely agree with you. People, they don't realize that if you help, Mary Ellen and I, we actually had this conversation today. I'm like, people, they don't realize I built my photography business only with gift certificates. And yesterday I taught photographers, and they asked me, so how do you market Vasi yourself? I said, well, I just work with everyone because I was giving gift certificates. So, people have different ways to give back. And so that's why, just friends, you hear it from Julie. And I just want to showcase some of your beautiful work here.
okay.
It's like, obviously I know, but I was just like blown away. I had so much fun of doing this. It's amazing.
Julie, can I ask you, where did you get your style? You have a very unique style.
I wish I knew. Maybe it's that Mardi Gras background with the build up.
Oh, there you go.
I can tell you this. I think I've spoken to Vasi about that. For 15 years, I was also a muralist. And in studying art, I know that when you do a base, you work from a frame, and then you work forward. Okay. And you build and you build and you build. So that is probably one of the things you'll see more about my stuff. I am super detailed, but I like to build forward all the time. And it has to look right, regardless. I've seen, not to knock anybody, I've seen other people do it, but and then I've seen other designers, they have beautiful dresses, but I'm sitting there critiquing, going, let's build more, let's build more. And that's the mural background. Because with a mural, you start with a flat wall, then you do projection, then you paint everything in white, and then you start building glazes forward, and then you do detail. It is the same thing with this job. It is building up, and you'll see a lot of these things are built up, but I
I
appreciate
do a
that.
lot of ripping out as well.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, what?
I build up and then I rip out.
I'm gonna tell you in real honesty, sometimes, and you should know this yourself, you'll spend more time sometimes putting it together than sewing it together.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you'll be
Definitely.
going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. No, this doesn't work. Your eye just has to have an eye for what works, and
Absolutely.
and I think that's part of it. And then again, I'm also very blessed that I have two huge studios, and you can see behind me, trims. The entire huge rooms are full of
Yeah.
supplies, so I have plenty to choose from. And I'm constantly restocking, and when I see something that's really doing well, I'll bring that in different colors and different textures or whatever. And it's just, I don't want to be pigeonholed though. I am not one of those. I don't want to do
No,
the
you're
same
not.
thing over and over and over again. Look, let me tell you, it's a lot of beautiful fabric out there, beautiful
Mm,
fabric, but it goes further than beautiful fabric. You
absolutely.
must be able to design
Mhm,
and make it build with that beautiful fabric.
mhm.
So I mean, that's probably one of my biggest quirks. I see a lot of beautiful dresses because it's beautiful fabric, but it's the same dress over and over and over again. I like to tell people, think outside your box a little bit. Just sit back and think about it, because a lot of my inspiration actually comes in dreams, or
Oh,
or human model clothing. There are a
Yeah.
number of designers that do human clothing that are just will blow you away, and you just see certain things on them and you write them down, and then eventually you might build that into something that you're working with.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I mean, that's the best way that I can describe. And then I do the costume thing as well. I will tell you, I did costume for years, and I'm not a feather fan. I have do
Mm.
feather dresses. I'm not a feather fan. You do enough Mardi Gras dresses, you'll know. But you
I
want
used
feathers
them.
up the nose and everything else. But I like costuming, but I think my niche, if somebody wanted to ask me what my niche was, probably more on the Victorian stuff side, even though I'm a huge steampunk fan because it has a bit of Victorian in it as well, with
Mhm.
a mechanical theme behind it. But I love Victorian pieces, and I think a lot of my stuff is built from that as well. You know, um, I don't know, but like I said, I don't want to pigeonhole myself. I don't want to do the same thing over and over and over again. I like to reach out, I like to go all over the place because I get bored very easily, I think.
Oh,
and
yeah.
uh, and then it's one of the many reasons why my stuff is one of a kind. Now you can order something from me that is similar, and if somebody emails me or sends me a message that says I want that same exact thing, the message goes back, no.
Mhm,
And usually I will tell them you can get something very similar, and sometimes the second one is better. But
mhm.
I don't want to do the same thing, because if you've ever done Mardi Gras, if you ever did weddings when you've got 12 bridesmaids, it is grueling to do the same dress over, and I just won't do it.
Boring.
It's very
yeah,
boring, because
it's
this
very
is an
boring.
art form.
Yes.
An
Mhm,
artist doesn't want to
mhm.
paint the same painting over and over
Yeah,
and
they
over
do.
again.
Shit, they can sell that shit 100 copies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh my God. Well, I absolutely agree with you, to be honest with you, Julie. And can you tell us a little more about, now with all the holidays coming up, like, what do you think? Like, are there anything special you're going to focus, let's say more sparkles or something else?
Actually, I'm doing a new series altogether. They're little elves. I'm
Really?
doing a lot of little elves, and they'll
Oh,
be
how
fun. They'll be
cute.
they'll be a lot of fun, a lot of color, a lot of stripes, like the polka dots, that kind of stuff.
There you
I
go,
will
right there.
say my season's pretty booked, because I am doing Paws in the City in November,
Yes.
and I have my biggest auction of the year, Black Friday weekend. And normally I will
That's
have
what I did with
60
this damn
or so
fabric.
bandanas, which the
Sorry
money
to go
goes to
down.
rescue, but then I'll have 30 or 40 pieces. This particular auction, Black Friday auction, I've had it for years. And I usually try to have about 100 to 150 pieces.
Mm,
Oh my
So I'm going to
gosh.
be pretty focused on that.
mm.
And, you know, and then come January, there's another show.
Zoe,
Um,
FaceTime video.
Hang on, I'm sorry, my apologies.
Don't worry.
My daughter's trying to call me. My next event is in January again with Jennifer, which I absolutely love.
Yes,
She does so much,
she
and
does.
she has helped. I don't know if people really realize, especially as young designers, how much she has helped them
Mm-hmm.
She
to
does.
get out in the world so people can know who they are.
Yeah.
And that is
Exactly.
very, very important. And everybody should be very grateful to Jennifer for that. So I like to support her.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
I'll be
her
do-
too. Absolutely.
Yes. She's incredible.
So,
She's
but
the-
she's, I tell you, I don't think that woman's ever turned me down on anything.
Mhm.
No.
The same
So-
story here. I mean, she helped Pet Pig so much.
Mhm.
And I remember like every time when I say, I have this idea, and she's like, oh, you go ahead, Vasi. Come on, go ahead. So
And well, it's Vasi, between you and Jennifer, y'all each live about 5 lives in one day. So people think I'm fast, and I'm always doing something. I'm like, I don't know how you guys keep it up.
It's it's got like a lot of coffee. That's what
Yes.
it is.
A lot of coffee. Yes.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
We ran out of coffee this morning, and that is a no-no. You do not do that.
I definitely don't. But I cannot thank you enough,
You're welcome.
Julie, for giving us so much of your value, time, and sharing with us, some of the amazing creation. I mean, like the things you send me, I'm like, oh my, and you tell me, Vasi, you pick and choose. I'm like, oh my gosh, what can I choose? And I'm like, everyone like love you. And can you tell people where they can find you on social media, please?
Well, Instagram.
Yeah.
I've been a little bit hot on that lately.
Ooh.
I will tell you that a lot of these Instagram people have thousands of followers. Okay. And and it's great if they got them legit, but I'm one that won't do that. I'm not going to pay somebody to get me followers. I figure if people want to follow me, they will follow me. And so I'm like on the edge right now because I've only been on Instagram, been on it for a while, but I've only been active on it in the last year. And where I post stuff that I have on my auctions and some new pieces and stuff. But I'm so excited because I'm 900 and something followers.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
They came
So-
to me. I didn't go to them.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So,
amazing.
I'm working on my 1,000 and then I'll be happy. I know that sounds really silly because I see people have
Oh.
4,000 and 5,000 followers. I'm like, how the heck did they do that?
Yeah,
But kudos to them.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
People need to understand, like, you are working so hard, like, you have like every month a fundraising event, and you have your regular clients, and then you're helping
Yes.
organization like
Yes.
Celebrity Catwalk and Jennifer. So I have no idea how you do what you do, to be honest with you. And so to find time for social media as well, it's like you don't sleep. You don't
Well,
sleep.
I got lucky the last 3 months. I had what I call I had helpers before COVID. I had 3 gals who worked for me, and they did what they call piecework, where I would let them do the frames. Just cut stuff out or sew skirts or whatever. Those little things take up time, and anybody can generally do that if they can sew a straight stitch. So I had them, and then I finally got a work helper 3 months ago, and she lasted 3 months. So I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to high season. I need help. But you know what? You just don't sleep. That's all. You don't need sleep.
I like that. Unfortunately, it's really true. And thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
Again, I cannot thank you enough. I'm excited to continue seeing your beautiful creation. And friends, please, if you have an Instagram and you don't follow Juliet, go and
And
click.
Facebook.
Yes, Facebook as well. You just go and press the button like or follow or join. And you can see I already added, like below in the description, you can find the social media of Julie. So, there you have the Instagram and the Facebook as well. So that's it, friends. If you don't know Julie, but I know all of our people know, but we keep having new people joining us, which thank you so much for it. Just go and say hi to Julie. And thank you again very much for being with us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the invite. You guys have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, you too. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. And now I want to introduce to all of you, if you don't know Mary Ellen. So let me tell you, friends, who is Mary Ellen. So first of all, she's very talented, and I'm going to actually show you a very talented, one-of-a-kind designer as well. So she is also, she believes in me. Like 2019, her and actually Christy, who I'm very grateful she's joining us today. Both of them, they said, Vasi, we believe in you. And they started helping me. And Mary Ellen, nowadays, she is my bestie. She helps me with the magazine. We make decisions together. We built it our first Fashion Week now, number 2 Fashion Week.
Number 2.
You and I, we talk on the phone. I mean, today we spoke probably 4 times in addition to us deciding on the details about the virtual pet parade for Halloween we are going to host on October 29th. So, but I want to also show to people, some of your work and see how amazing it is. Hold on, Vasi, wait, go this way. Okay, so here it is.
That was a gown for the last Pet Picks
Yeah.
Fashion Week or anniversary one. I don't remember.
I just love your stuff. You're so talented. Look at this. I love this. It's so cute. So I think, very, very beautiful. I think you're very talented. And I just want to talk a little more about, so you do small dogs, big dogs, girls and boys. You also do one of a kind. But then you tell us a little more about your passion, like why pet fashion?
My pet fashion. Well, let me tell you how I got into this first. I was one of those that sewed. I sewed since I was 16, I think, and I even made my sister's wedding gown. And after I designed it and made it myself. And after it was over with, she took the dress to a bridal shop, and I can't remember the name of it, but they asked her if that was a designer gown, and I laughed. I said, "No, I made it." And she was aghast and said that it was probably at least $1,000 item. And I thought, oh my goodness. Now you got to remember, this is back in the 70s. My sister's been married for 50 years. So, but it was, that's what kind of started me. And I had 3 boys, and they were not real fun to sew for. But when I got my little girl, that's when I really started sewing a lot of frilly things. And then I've had dogs all my life. And I was like Julie. I wanted to dress my dogs. Even as a little girl, when I grew up on Taiwan, and we didn't have very many American friends. We had a lot of Chinese friends, but not very many American friends. And a lot of times we played together, just the 4 of us, my 3 siblings and myself. And I dressed my dog up and put bridal stuff on him, and I put skirts on him. I did all sorts of things. Bless his heart. He lasted through it all. It was really special. So when I started seeing pet clothes online, I looked at it and I thought, oh my goodness. I bought a couple of things. I had a white Pomeranian named Alaska at the time. and I bought a couple of outfits for her. And then I looked at it and said, I can make these, why not? And now I make all of it. I lost Alaska several years ago, about 7-8 years ago now. And then we got this little nuthead here, Lanai. She was a challenge. She loved to dress up. She loved to put clothes on. So she was easy to design and dress up. But I have a boy, and I always thought, why don't they make boy things? Let's make some boy things. And nobody was interested in it. So I started making boy things because I wanted to dress Ty. Well, it turns out that both of my dogs just love being dressed up. And it was just a lot of fun. And I will take a piece of fabric like that. That's all sequins there. Sequins and fur and tulle, sparkly tulle. And I'll take a piece and I may look at it for a year. I've got fabrics here. The little Mickey Mouse dress. That was a year in making because I couldn't quite think how exactly I wanted it to go. But finally one day I just took it off the shelf and looked at it and said, I'm going to make something out of this if it kills me. And I looked at it and I looked in Pinterest. I looked in all sorts of places, just at Disney World, of course, and finally got the inspiration to make it. And I could have sold a dozen of them. It's a one of a kind. And I only had that small amount of fabric, but I could have made a dozen. I mean, people were just loving it. And so it just takes time. I'm like Julie. I get very bored with doing one after another, after another, after another. I like one of a kinds because I could just look at it and see what I want to do with it. And I may change my mind 16 times. And one of when I got my start, I was looking at ribbons and accessories that people were destashing or getting rid of because they were going to buy a bunch of new stuff. And I looked at it and I bought a bunch of it. And I often will buy trims or sparkles or whatever way in advance. No fabric to put it to, but just thinking maybe in the future, let's see now, I've got one on my desk right now, on my table right now, that I'm matching a fabric to. So it isn't always just buying the fabric and then matching the accessories. For me, I buy the accessories and then I figure out how I want to use them. And it's just a ton of fun. Some days I get tired, and I'm not a young thing either. And I get tired and have a few health issues, and I think, oh my goodness, do I want to quit? And then I talk to Vassie, and we've got ideas for this and ideas for that and ideas for Christmas and ideas for, and we're thinking a year ahead, and I get all enthused again and sit down and start making again. Yes. So it's just, it's a lot of fun. I went to Paws in the City in May for the first time, and I took my little girl with me, and she did a perfect job all weekend until the very last. And she decided that she was not going to come. She walked down the catwalk beautifully, and she walked halfway back and said, no, I'm just going to sit here and let everybody look at me. And that was her way of doing things. And it was really cute. But, talking about inspirations for designs, her gown, the gown that she wore at Paws in the City that I've got up for auction here. Well, it's going to be auctioned the 1st of December. got the inspiration from it from a people gown, a human gown, a beautiful human gown.
Well,
So it was,
it's
yeah,
amazing. You know, it's so amazing, to be honest with you, what you have created. And I cannot thank you enough for, you know, for everything what, you know, you continue doing for, you know, for Pet Pics, you continue doing for me, and you continue doing for our, you know, platform, and, you know, a lot of great things coming up. And can you tell people where they can find you?
I'm Mary Ellen Jordan Jones, and the only reason why I keep Jordan, it's my former married name, but I was a Jordan longer than I've been anything else, and people know me from my practice, my medical practice, as Mary Ellen Jordan. So I've, you know, I kept that, but it's Mary Ellen Jordan Jones on Facebook. And my business is Mary Ellen's Pet Designs on Facebook, and it's that on Instagram as well. And my website is maryellenspetdesigns.com. So it's real easy.
Thank you so much. It's very easy. Thank you again for being my bestie. Thank you for everything.
You are my bestie.
And, you know, just you're very talented, very amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I want to invite and welcome Juanita. Juanita is a very talented designer as well. She is originally from Guatemala. She lives there. And it's just really fascinating to see her beautiful art and everything what she does. Also, I want to thank to everyone who is watching us live on Facebook and Instagram. I see quite a bit of comments. People are very happy. So thank you so much. And before we see how you're doing, I just want to hear a very quick showcase your beautiful work. So look at this, friends. Look at how amazing.
Oh, how cute. Oh.
So as you can see, Juanita is very talented. How are you doing, Juanita? Hola.
Hi, Pasi. Hi, everyone. I feel so grateful and honored to be by side to these big designers like I've been watching at the beginning. I feel so privileged to be around these amazing designers. And hi, and I am so grateful to be here again. Thank you so much, Pasi.
It's absolutely our pleasure as well. And I actually want to read that people on Facebook also are saying, we love Juanita. We have multiple outfits by you. And also you're very talented. But one of the many things I love about you is that when you do art, when you do this outfit, you also support a lot of rescue doggies. You go on the streets in your home, Guatemala, where you live, and you foster these doggies or these kitties. So thank you so much for what you do. It's absolutely fascinating and amazing.
It is.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And can you tell us how your story started? And, you know, when did you become a designer?
My story started when I had my first little one, was a Chihuahua doctor, and I always watching in the street the people dress the dogs and everything, but here the culture is very different, and the people don't believe in, you know, and dress the dogs and all this stuff. But I was so excited for do something like that for my little one. And I start to looking for in the stores dresses for her, but no one, last got me my attention. So I start to create it for my Chihuahua with the help of my mom, because she always was working for only making dresses for humans. So she showed me when I was more little how sewing in the machine, but I more inclined and clothes more do for dogs, making clothes for dogs. So it was, so I started with her, and she was like my passion. And when I go to the street for a ride with my little Chihuahua, the people stop me for ask me, "Oh, that dress so beautiful. Where'd you get it?" And I said, "No, no, I make it." And then, and that's how I started to do dresses for those, because I don't want that only me have this, a pretty dress. I want that more people can dress this, and her own dogs with pretty dresses, and they can show as well, and have this happiness that is make me feel as well. See my little one with the dress.
Yeah, that's amazing and very beautiful. And can you tell us a little more about like with fall and winter coming up? Do you have any like special trends or like any special style you're going to kind of create, or like, can you tell us more about your fall winter clothes and dresses?
Winter clothes. Yes. I am thinking and do a new design with inside something cozy, because over there is more strong the weather where it's cold, right?
In most of the states, yes. I am lucky to live in Florida. We don't have winter really, only 3 weeks a year. But most of the states, yes, it's really cold. They have snow, it's freezing. Like by Mary Ellen, we have from Alaska and other very cold states. And everywhere they have snow pretty much, yes.
Yes, I was thinking and make something like that inside to the dresses, something more cozy and warm for them, and they cannot lose the style at the same time.
Amazing. Yay, that would be really amazing and great. And what other secrets or things you would like to share with us about your designs?
I want to use colors for Christmas, because if the people want to, they can use it at the same time, winter, Christmas, in the same event over there. So I'm thinking use colors like red, green, gold, oh, pink as well, because Christmas is more like more colors, not the traditional.
Not anymore, for
Not
sure, not anymore. Also royal blue, it's really nice because you can use it for Christmas, but you can also use it for Hanukkah. So this way you make all of your clients really happy with having these varieties. But it's really, really exciting. And can you tell us also a little more? And by the way, here, people were saying really wonderful comments on Facebook and Instagram as well. Can you tell us a little more about your rescue organization and how you help doggies and kitties with your designs?
Thank you. Well, I making my dresses especially for them. I working on my dresses for the little ones that I sell in USA, only for the dogs, because it's a lot of work, a lot of expensive medical bills, a lot of medications, a lot of hospitalizations. Oh my God, a lot of food. Is everything about them, everything, even the dogs that we feed in the street, because I have a group of dogs in the street that they look good condition in the street, but they always wait for me for this food of the day, So all my work that I do selling my dresses is exclusive for them, and I do with glad. I feel so good doing this job, because here in my country is very, I'm thinking not in my country in Altiborg, but where I live is super sad see these cases and no one help because the culture here is not like over there in USA, you know. They don't care here the dogs, the kitty street, nothing. They don't have compassions, nothing. So it's only a few persons who really care about these dog streets.
Really amazing. And I can tell you, I mean, I joined the club being from Bulgaria, and since I went back to visit my family, and you know, a lot of people, they don't understand there are a lot of doggies or kitties on the street, and that's why for me it was so important that you came today. You showed us your beautiful design, and people, I definitely would encourage everyone, friends, please first of all share this video, and the most important, go follow Juanita, you know, share with your friends, and you see she's so talented. Even my boy says yes. Can you tell people where they can find you on social media?
Yes, and we can find me in Instagram like Olive Boschon, and Facebook like Joanna is SESP pronunciation, Joanna Spa, and Twitter like the same Boschon, and that's it.
Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for being today with us, for celebrating the love for fur babies and fashion from beautiful Guatemala. And thank you for the honor to see your beautiful designs and for everything what you do for the doggies there, for the kitties, and also from our US community as well. And I know that you'll be back, but I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much, Juanita. Thank you.
Thank you, Bessie. Thank
And see you
you.
soon.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. And now I'm very excited to invite another, a very dear and special friend for me. Her name is Graciela, and Graciela is very well known in Pet Pigs community. She has came a lot of times. We did a lot of podcasts. She also was part of our first Pup Fashion Week, and here she is today. And before, like, I kind of showcase and we start talking, I want also to share with you, friends, some of her beautiful work.
Oh, cute.
Thank
Oh,
you,
my.
Mary.
Adorable.
How many memories?
Oh. Uh, cool. So cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, look at that. Oh, love it.
Thank you, Mary Ellen.
Yeah, you're so talented. You saw your beautiful work. So can you tell people, I mean, I know that everyone noticed not only your beautiful design, but your newest addition, your beautiful crowns. So tell us more.
Okay. Well, are you talking about the gowns or the tiaras?
The tiaras.
Tears.
Tiara.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yes, well, as you know, I would like to make the outfits with some headpieces, and I began to study about doing tiaras, and well, I love it. It's another world, and you can use yeah.
Incredible.
It is pretty amazing. Yeah, so keep telling us.
Yes, it's another work for me. I love to do it, and it's a handcraft, and you can use different colors and crystals and pearls and this kind of I don't know.
Elements, I would say they're like elements.
Different
Beads.
elements, and
Beads
yeah,
too.
this is in gold.
That's beautiful.
This is with resin. It's very nice to do it. And for example, this is in green.
Adorable.
Wow.
And yes, and really, I love to do it. I love to do it as a therapy too. When I finish my work, I come home and I began to do these kind of things. And well, I think it's a jewelry for the pets. You can use it in a person too. You can use it. You can, oh,
Hold on.
excuse me.
Let's show here. Yes, let's show, please.
You can use it, for example.
Ah,
But I love it. I love to use it in dogs because it's not heavy, and you can you can make an outfit, and you can, for example, this outfit is with golden, and you can use the golden outfit, and it's different, and it's a jewelry.
Yeah,
It's a jewelry.
I love it. I think it's really great, and especially now with the holidays coming up, and we have Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's Eve, and I feel that your tiaras are very unique and elegant, and they would look definitely really like a great addition to a nice outfit. So can you give people maybe some recommendations, maybe of colors for the tiaras or something else now with the coming up holidays?
Yes, well, about the tiaras, a recommendation. Well, about the colors, or what are you talking about?
Yes, you can tell us a little more about the colors. Like, for example, would you like only silver or maybe gold, or maybe you
yes,
can
yes.
get pink and you can use it with red outfit, because sometimes pink and red go very well together. Just more of you as the designer. What
Yes.
would you tell people about how to dress and accessorize their pup?
Yes, I make it in wire, in gold wire and plated wire. This wire is made with gold and silver and copper, and really have a very polymerous protection. So for pets it's perfect because they can this cover avoid the humidity, and they are perfect for dogs, this kind of wire. And for example, in this case, I made it, I'm going to show it in House in the City. I made it for Christmas, and the colors are, yes, are burgundy, yes, like this. Yes, now you can see. And burgundy and gold, and another one, and yes, gold and burgundy. Sometimes I use plated wire with green crystals. I love this combination.
I know, me too. It's just so beautiful. You know, it's really amazing what you have, you know, what you have created and everything else. I love it.
I need to step in here too, because the nice gown is the last gown that she wore, and I decided that I was going to auction it to give it to all of it to a rescue. And without being able to see or touch or feel the dress, Graciela made the most beautiful, delicate crown for it. It is just gorgeous, and it's going to be auctioned with the dress. It matches it perfectly. I don't know how she did it, but she matched it absolutely perfectly. It was wonderful.
Thank you, Marianne. It was an honor to me. You asked me to make it in the honor of this beautiful baby. I love
Thank
you.
you.
It was an honor for me. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Really
you to you.
special. Well, really special, and Lenai, she will be remembered forever. So it's really amazing. And what else would you like to share with us, Graciela?
Well, I love to do outfits for females and for males. I love both, really. And well, I always take my inspirations sometimes from the fabrics, and sometimes, most of the times, for the films. I love to make something in relation with. I love my designs tell a history. No, for example, when in Pause in the City, I use my designs to make something in relation with Disney, with Snow White and the Bad Queen and the other queen and the other one, Bad Queen and the what, I don't remember now. And I love to inspire my designs in this kind of things. I love to do it. I love to use the films or something. I can tell a history or make something in honor to somebody. In the other case, with the Snow White, it was for Walt Disney. I want to do it. Sometimes, for example, in this outfit, for example, I'll show you one time. It was in honor.
Wow, look at this. And Jennifer even says, that you're an artist. You are an artist. Look at this. Wow.
It was in honor to Freddie Mercury, because
Yes, I loved him too.
yes.
Wow. Absolutely incredible and fascinating. That's amazing. Wow.
You can put it or take it. Yeah.
I love it. Wow.
Yes, and it is made in leather, and it comes with
Oh my God, with the, yeah, that's so cute. I love it. Wow.
with the cat and with the cats.
Wow. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Wow.
Anita, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
How do you attach them? How are they attached to the head of the dog?
These ones?
Any of them? No,
Yes.
not those. Your hats or your
Crowns.
or the crowns or
Yes.
Yes,
Bias.
I use an elastic, this,
okay.
and after I use this kind of, I don't know, here we call it tanka.
It's a slide. A slide.
So you can adjust
Mhm.
in size you want.
Yep.
And that's enough. For this one,
Perfect.
or for example, in this case is another one.
Okay. Perfect.
Sometimes I use the color of the tiara. In this case, is golden, and this is for for a white dog, so I use white.
Perfect.
I love
You
it.
know, it
Awesome.
depends. Yes, it depends of the dog. It depends of the design. But if it's golden, I try to use a golden elastic. But sometimes it depends because I prefer to use the elastic in the color of the dog.
And I
Very
want to say,
detailed.
yeah, very detailed. And I want to say from a photography point of view, the way you do it, it's very convenient and great for pictures because you can stuff it, you can put it behind the hair and really hide it so it doesn't stick out when you take pictures, because as you know, one of the things I definitely like to do is pictures. And so this is a really, really amazing. Graciela, is there anything else you'd like to share and show?
Perfect. Oh, gorgeous.
I know, it's so beautiful. I love it. It's amazing. This is absolutely incredible and beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow.
And she is such a good model. That little girl is such a good model.
Yes, she is amazing. And so, Graciela, what
Yes.
else would you like to tell people? And can you tell also people, and Jeanette here is saying, wow, yes, I know everyone, wow. Can you tell people also where they can find you on social media?
Well, yes, they can find me in Facebook as Graciela Vidal Casas, and in Instagram like G Vidal Luxury Couture for Pets.
That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. And of course, friends, so if you're watching this or listening this, all the information for Graciela, it's below in the description. I would encourage you to go and say hi. I mean, you saw very little part of her work. Her clothing is absolutely incredible as well. We focused a little more on the crowns, on the tiaras, sorry. And I see it, so nice to see you, Leslie. Hi there, Buccini's mom, it's also watching us live. Hi. So I think you'll be on talented. It's such an honor. And I just want to also say, friends, so Graciela living in Argentina and Juanita living in Guatemala, Spanish, or their version of Spanish in their country, it's their primary language. So I just want to say also bravo,
Yes.
and just showcase, I mean, the fact that, and also, I mean, even, Mary Ellen, we do have like different language. We speak multiple languages. So the fact that we are here showcasing the passionate love for fur babies, and the designs and the creativity and speaking a second language, I just want to say bravo.
Yes.
You're brave women. You're brave women to be here. People, they don't realize that, I mean, sometimes it's scary. Like even some of our designers for tomorrow, they messaged me today and they said, Vasi, I'm getting nervous. And I'm like, nothing to be worried. It's just, having, again, very special thank you to Doc Mom Lifestyle and Cebulo, having a virtual coffee with Vasi via Pop Fashion Week, a virtual international global event. But thank you very much. And can you tell people, just last words from the bottom of your heart about passion? I will start first with Mary Ellen, and then Juanita, and then I will go to Graciela, and then I will just show my last slides. I will try to keep everything on schedule so people can go. I know that it's dinner time for pups. Pups need to eat dinner. I know Puccini probably had his dinner with the silver spoon. Sorry, I had to say this. I love this boy. So, Mary Ellen, why fashion?
My biggest passion, I think, is come just lately, probably within the last 3 years, for the rescues, for the pups. That I look at my pup and he is so spoiled rotten. I mean, sometimes I have to feed him by spoon, and he will sit there until I pick up my spoon and feed him, the silly boy. And and then I look at that and I think of all the animals that don't have privileges like that. They don't have loving families, and my heart just goes out to them. And I think that's been my passion for sewing, is sewing so I can give to these particular rescues.
Amazing. Thank you, Mary Ellen, and thank you for what you do for Pet Pigs as well.
Oh, I love that too. That's another passion.
For sure. Thank you so much. And you, Juanita, why pet fashion?
My passions, right? My passions is help dogs. I love do that. Help them, try to heal them, and that they're looking for a home for them. And make my dog designers. But I think the most thing is passion to me is help the little ones. That they this is more I love it.
Amazing, amazing. And would you mind? I can take advantage that you speak Spanish. Can you just say a few sentences on Spanish? What would you like to say? Because we are actually very fortunate. We have people from different countries who speak Spanish and they use the translation. What would you like to tell them on Spanish?
Bueno, me gustaría decir que por favor adopten. Si pueden ayudar cuando puedan a un perrito que miren en la calle, a un perrito darle comidita, llevar en el carro comidita, sería de mucha ayuda. Y yo sé que ese perrito se los va a agradecer. Y no solo eso, sino que al ayudar a una mascota trae mucha bendición. I'm sorry, it was too much.
Oh, no, listen, it's never too much. I don't know what you said. I guess for few things, but because I'm sure you already said it in English. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And I can tell you, I read here comments, people saying, we are so grateful to call ourselves your friends, for all of us. And we thank you as well, friends, for being with us here. And people ask me, Vasi, why you look around? Just let me tell you, this is my setup. This is, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. We are all tech, but thank you, really. I appreciate you. Continue creating your beautiful things. So thank you, Juanita. And for you, Graciela, what would you like to tell people? And again, say please in English and then a little bit Spanish.
Well, in English first, of course, my passion is in two things: the children and all the pets. I love to rescue all the pets in the street as Juanita, but I can't because I don't have space and I have to work with my patients. But I find in doing these kind of things, the outfits, I can help. I find a way to help here in the United States, in everywhere that they need a help from me, and I want to do it because it's my passion, and I don't have the space and the time, but I can do this for them. So I'm very grateful, and it's an honor to me to be part of this beautiful community of moms and designers and organizers and like you, Vasi, Mary Ellen, who are helping in a terrible way to all of us to be better, to be better humans, being better with the animals. And I want to ask the people to pray with the pets are suffering in Ukraine. Like lions, they hurt themselves because of the bombs, and this is I'm suffering too much for this because this is cruel, and I want to all of us can pray for them. They are going now to Polonia. Polonia, Juanita, is Polonia.
Colonia is like
No, Polonia.
Polonia. Oh,
They are coming to Polong, and really, I'm very sad for this. Really, well, in Spanish, bueno, a todas las personas que nos ven, también que traten de que todos podamos ser un poquito más humanos, ayudando a los que más necesitan, a los que son más indefensos, que son los perritos que no tienen hogar. La bendición que es poder darles un hogar es una bendición no solo para ellos, es una bendición para nosotros. Porque uno termina desplegando todo el amor hacia ellos y ellos hacia nosotros. Y es un crecimiento a nivel humano.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And that's very special, very beautiful. And here we had a good angel to say Poland for the country where they are going. And again, I just want to point and show how each of us watching, each of us being here, each of a few friends who will participate in the next few days, even the fact that we are doing this together still help for babies, still brings awareness, still really unite the community. And I cannot thank you enough. And can I just ask Mary Ellen, can you say something in your language, please? It can be short because I'm not going to understand anything.
我非常的欢喜真是高兴有你们同在今天。我的朋友都在台湾，他们都很欢喜你为你做这个的，他们找 Vassie 这非常的好。Vassie is the best, is what they say for my Taiwan friends.
Oh my God! Well, thank you. I know we have few followers from your friends. Well, thank you.
Yes, you do.
It's amazing. So look at these multi-languages. You know, and the truth is we didn't have time to record videos, and I'm like, I will ask everyone in live. And I would say just very simple thing in my own language, Bulgarian. But I just want to go back and say why I created Pop Fashion Week. And you're going to see this in our magazine, on our birthday party. This is in honor of my grandmother, who was one of the founders of the wedding fashion industry in my country. And she was getting this magazine from France, from Paris, which for my country, Bulgaria, was very fancy at the time. So this is an honor. This is an honor in honor of my grandfather, who used to be a photographer. You know, I'm third generation photographer and maybe fourth generation artist from my two sides. And in honor of my doggy, who I never had pictures of Sunny. So, and I would say just много благодаря на всички, че сте с нас, which means thank you so much to each of you for being with us. And the rest of it will be in English, but I cannot thank you enough. Again, this is day number 1. To what to expect, friends. You know, here it's we do have also I just want to showcase, let me just see here. Okay, the beautiful designs. So day number 2, tomorrow. What do we expect for tomorrow? So we have our amazing and very lovely friend, Lily Lentry. She's coming. Everyone knows her as Lily Lentry, but I said, let's also highlight your, business. So Diva, your dog today. We are also highlighting her in our magazine, so I'm super excited to see her awesome designs. We also have Sophia Joseph from Winnipeg Jewelry. She designed this custom, awesome cowries and accessories. We also have Melissa Schmitz from Powing Around Pet Boutique. So she's also very talented and amazing. I had the honor of meeting her in person, Lily as well. We also have Melissa too. She actually is very unique type of designer because she creates designs for parrots. That's really amazing. And she actually told me today she does these covers as well. So this is what we are going to learn. We also have Adrian Stefan. He's from the Philippines. And so he's also very well known. He's international an award-winning designers. He also does for humans. And I'm really very excited. This is going to be actually his first time of coming to Pet Pix, so I'm kind of really very excited to be able, to see his work. And day number 3, we have Dog Mom Lifestyles. Again, very special thank you for her supporting. Again, Pet Pix, we can maintain and continue doing what we do, thankfully, to our advertisers and supporters. So thank you so much. Very special thank you to Louise Ryder. She's the book author. I'm actually highlighted in her book. A very special thank you. And we were going to see again Poppy Phillips, Guadas Riviera, Sabrina Fazana. We also have Wara. We do have a lot of other people like Jennifer. Hold on, where is my slide here? We have also Jennifer from Celebrity Catwalk, and we do have also Liat. She is my awesome favorite coach. We do have a bunch of people who are coming to participate, and I apologize, I didn't have all the slides here. Also Jody, who is coming as well. I mean, it's going to be really, friends, a lot of fun. And again, if you like to win one of our awesome giveaways, I would definitely encourage you. Actually, here it's the list. Hold on, I found it. Go to our website, Pet Pix. Sorry, it's here. Wait. Go to our website, Pet Pix World. Sign up. So we have Jennifer on Friday. You have Sabrina. Again, very special thank you to Sabulu for supporting Pet Pix and helping this happen. We have also Susan McGlair from Maison de Louvre. We have Maria from Posh Dog Life, and we have also Judy from The Hound Hero and Bark Swagger. Those are here. Again, magazine is going to be launched officially. Our birthday issue, we combined 2 issues in one, so it's going to be 180 pages Monster Magazine. Again, go and enter, and those are some of the amazing giveaways you have a chance to win if you sign up. So you can participate 1 day, the 3 days, whatever you like. And yeah, amazing giveaways. And again, very special thank you to our sponsors, to Dog Mom Lifestyle. They have these monthly boxes subscriptions. I'm actually going to show you tomorrow mine, and you have few things for your fur babies, few things for you, and beyond. Very special thank you as well to Sabulu. And here you can see they have custom socks. They have over 170 different varieties of breeds, and they also do Christmas elements. They do tiles and so much more. So without further ado, I cannot thank you enough to each of you for being with us. And just thank you, Mary Ellen, for being my bestie. Please share, bless the world with it. And let's really make this pet fashion famous around the world, because fur babies, pets are family around the world. Through fashion, we can continue spreading the goodness and continue helping everyone. So thank you so much.
Amen.
I mean, yes. Thank you very much, friends. And see you tomorrow. Kisses and hugs. Jump on Zoom. Don't be shy. Go and share with your friends, and let's continue having fun. So see you tomorrow, day number 2 of our Pup Fashion Week. So enjoy it. Bye, everyone. See you soon. Bye.